I think there's still a long way to go in the US in terms of providing regulatory clarity, but frankly, Ripple's business has been thriving regardless. In some ways, we've been operating, even as if we lost the suit, which of course we didn't. And outside of the US, in regions like Asia Pacific, in the Middle East, in the EU, in the UK, we continue to press our advantage and move forward.
Ripple, the well-known blockchain technology company, has just lately made public its Q2 2023 XRP markets report. This report provides a glimpse into the XRP holdings that the company had during the aforementioned quarter. This study offers a remarkable categorization of Ripple's XRP assets, and it details the holdings as of June 30th, 2023 and March 31st, 2023. The company's XRP holdings have been separated into two distinct categories: the XRP that is currently kept in the company's wallets and the XRP that is held via on-ledger escrow agreements. The first category, known as a spendable balance, displays the amount of XRP that is readily available to the business. The latter category, on the other hand, includes all of the XRP tokens that are scheduled to be distributed within the next 42 months. It is important to note that Ripple will not be able to use the XRPs that have been escrowed until the dates that have been predetermined for their release. The total value of XRP held as of the 30th of June was $47.45 billion, with a spendable balance of $5.5 billion XRPs. This is a modest increase when compared to the amount of XRPs recorded as of the 31st of March, which was also $5.5 billion. In the second quarter of this year, the organization saw a little increase in the amount of spendable XRP it had available. On the other hand, as of the March, a side 2.8 billion XRP was still being held in escrow. This number experienced a minor decrease during the second quarter, bringing the total to 41.9 billion XRP as of the June in 2023. In light of the Ripple is in the habit of releasing 1 billion XRP from the escrow every single month, this suggests that some of the XRP was in fact made available during the second quarter. Whale of the industry-leading blockchain monitoring and analytics platform has taken note of the recent maneuver involving Ripple's XRP holdings. The tracking entity claimed that Ripple had resecured 800 million XRP tokens back into its escrow reserves after dispensing 1 billion tokens in August. This occurred after Ripple had already distributed 1 billion tokens. According to the information provided in the tweet, the Ripple escrow wallet currently stores 300 million XRP coins, which have an astounding worth of $209 million. This strategic decision shows Ripple's dedication to executing a well-structured and controlled dispersal, showing prudence and accountability in the company's policy for the governance of tokens. Whaler further indicated that an even larger volume of XRP had been returned to the escrow with a value that was greater than $349 million. This brought the total amount of money in the limited account to an astounding $500 million. This line of events resulted in two significant batches of XRP being protected on August 1, 2023, right after they were released to the Blockchain Explorer. Together, these batches were worth more than $550 million, and there are now a total of 800 million XRP that have been safely tucked away. This transaction notably demonstrates Ripple's dedication to a standardized and foreseeably occurring token infusion into the market. Since the beginning of 2017, Ripple has been very responsible and has deposited 55 billion XRP into escrow. As part of the escrow agreement, Ripple will begin receiving a monthly distribution of 1 billion XRP on the first of each month. This distribution will begin at the first of each month. It is essential to understand that these monthly XRP releases foster a steady influx of XRP into the market, thereby facilitating liquidity for a variety of initiatives. However, it is worth noting that a portion of these release tokens are promptly retained by the blockchain technology company shortly after their activation. It is interesting to note that the 1 billion XRP that were set aside for the month of August were released from the Ripple escrow account in 4 separate transactions that were carried out on the same day. This consisted of a total of 1 billion tokens, which were divided as follows. 2 tokens included a total of 100 million XRP each, while the remaining 2 tokens contained a total of 400 million XRP each. The XRP community was thrown into a frenzy of conjecture when it was discovered that one of these transactions contained a mysterious message. This revelation came as a complete surprise. This caused significant people like the renowned attorney Jeremy Hogan and Ripple's chief technology officer, David Schwartz, to become agitated. Over the course of the previous 24 hours, the value of XRP has gone down slightly as a result of recent judicial developments. The hot point that continues to be raised is whether or not the criticism that the judge leveled against Ripple's attitude was immaterial, vague, or non-binding. To guarantee that you are kept up to date with the latest information on XRP, please make sure that the notification bell is turned on and that you are subscribed to our channel. Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderety, chimed in on the recent remarks made by a federal judge which contradicted Judge Annalisa Torres' classification of XRP sales in the Terraform Lab scenario. His comments added a new perspective to the story by focusing on the recent remarks made by the judge. Notably, this observation made by Judge Rakoff has prompted heated debates amongst members of the community. According to John Reed Stark, a former officer with the SEC, it seems as though the Ripple judgment is traveling through some treacherous waters. Alderety's position on the matter is diametrically opposed to that of Judge Rakoff, who maintains that the Terra case has some bearing on the Ripple verdict. Alderety contends that the Terra judge's remark on the Ripple verdict was excessive and ambiguous, and she cites both of these points to support her position, a stance that he continued to hold even after taking another look at the Terra decision. In spite of the fact that a sizable number of detractors are concentrating their attention on Judge Rakoff's decision to disagree with Judge Torres' assessment of Ripple's XRP transactions, there are other voices that are drawing attention to other parts of the ruling that appear to support Ripple's position. He pointed out that Judge Rakoff was in accord with him that the mere ownership of orange orchards does not qualify them as securities in the absence of a legally binding agreement to care for the orchards and distribute earnings to investors. The approval of all parties concerned is required for the establishment of an investment contract, as emphasized by the judge in the preceding sentence. In the end, the judge upheld the notion that tokens that do not have any supplementary responsibilities or entitlements do not by default meet the criteria for being classified as securities. As was mentioned earlier, Judge Jed Rakoff did not grant the defendants in the Terra action their request to dismiss the special defendant's complaint. In spite of the fact that the company used the Ripple judgment as a legal standard, the judge denied the motion on the grounds that the method of selling digital assets should not be used as a defining criterion. This change sparked a discussion throughout the cryptosphere, which prompted Alderety to intervene and set the record straight on certain common misunderstandings. In a recent tweet, he elaborated on his view that the fact that Judge Rakoff disagrees with the evaluations of his peers does not change the fact that XRP is not a security. He added that Judge Rakoff would most likely regard the charges made by the SEC to be plausible. As Alderety was coming to the end of his study, he invited other legal professionals to participate in the discussion. The Securities and Exchange Commission identified XRP as a security in a complaint that was filed against Ripple Labs and its top executives. Ripple's partner company Flutterwave is creating waves in the money transfer industry by introducing an innovative cross-border payment solution for individuals in North America and Europe. To be more specific, they have introduced a game-changing program known as SendApp, which is making a storm in North America. This development is intended to make it less difficult and more expedient for Africans living in other countries such as the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom to send money back to their homeland in Africa. This new development drew the attention of a prominent member of the XRP community who instantly disseminated the news on Twitter in order to educate other people who are interested in cryptocurrencies. The head of Flutterwave, Ali Bengaji, brought attention to the pivotal part that the SendApp is positioned to play in the company's future plans. He made the observation that Africans, regardless of where they are geographically located, are constantly looking for ways to support their family back home, thereby maintaining their deeply ingrained relationships. He emphasized that the SendApp is planned to simplify the process of transferring money back to African nations for those living outside of the continent.